Picture it. A distant planet, a corporate agenda, an android on board to help out with everything that you need. No, it's a robot.
Oh.
I'm getting tingly just thinking about it.
With more than 30 years passed since he first brought us into outer space, can Ridley Scott still deliver an awesome sci-fi movie? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Anyway, let's travel aboard the good ship Prometheus in this week's box office.
Whatever that probe is picking up, it's reading life form.
It's moving? These things moving?
They're leaving.
To go where?
Earth.
We were so wrong. If you don't stop it, they won't give you home to go back to.
Why is that door open? Cut it off! Cut it off!
You're right there.
Yeah, I'm fine. It was just indigestion.
Last time you had that chili.
All right. Now, let's talk. Ridley Scott is no slouch in the director's chair. I mean, the man has delivered some of the best films ever made. So when we heard he was going back into outer space, we were definitely on board.
Oh, totally. Now, even though it's really been 30 years since he first gave us his sci-fi, you know, Alien, Blade Runner.
Of course.
We were so excited for Prometheus.
Yeah, it's funny you should mention those two, because here's the thing. There have been plenty of science fiction films out since those two hit in the late 70s and early 80s. But I can't think of a single one that's been as good.
Well, seriously, I mean, like, a lot have been okay and mediocre. I mean, sci-fi has come and gone, but Ridley Scott really knows how to bring gravity to it, you know?
Absolutely. Now, in Prometheus, we follow a science team who goes to a remote planet light years away. You know, they're out there on the company dime, and what were they doing? Oh, that's right, tracing the origins of civilization itself.
So they arrive, they find some alien ruins, some alien technology, and some alien bodies, and then some gooey stuff that they probably shouldn't have touched.
The story really flowed. No snags at all.
Very true. I mean, but the question we're getting asked most is this an Alien prequel?
Right, people keep texting me, calling me, saying, hey, so, it's Alien, right? That's what it is, it's Alien.
Yeah. And I'll tell you exactly what I told them. This movie is all about...
You know, Cordo, that was a very precise, very easy to understand, very thorough explanation of everything that's going on in Prometheus.
Ha! Thank you.
Very, very impressed. Okay, well, I want to talk about Michael Fassbender. Awesome job as the android David.
Oh, seriously. I mean, reminiscent of both Ian Holmes' Ash and Rutger Hauer's...
Roy Batty, yeah, in Blade Runner, absolutely, absolutely. His character was just this side of not human.
Seriously, I mean, when you look at him, you think, oh, everything's cool. But there's something in the back of your mind that reminds you, you know what? There's something off about you, Blondie.
Yeah, he was great, but so was everybody. Idris Elba, I really loved him in the movie, but I mean, not a single bad performance from any of these actors, and not even a drop of cheese near this film.
Oh, tell me about it. Thank God. You know, another thing that's really cool was that the CG and practical effects combination, I mean, seamless.
Yeah.
It was just so beautiful to look at.
Well, Ridley Scott truly knows when to use and when not to use CG. Something that we don't see enough of in directing.
Truly, like I was so afraid that when we saw the monsters or the aliens that they would look terrible, but they didn't. Like he gave us good CG when he had to and practical when he didn't.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank the Lord.
I mean, really, I gotta say, fellas over at Weta Digital, you guys nailed it.
Okay, so let's finish up here with talking about epics briefly.
Yeah, like last week, we told you that Ridley Scott is probably one of the few directors still around who knows how to do them properly.
Agreed. Take Prometheus, for example. This film literally has only 3 sets.
That's right, on board the ship.
On the planet itself.
And inside a building on the planet, yeah.
And that's it. And yet it was 10 times more epic than Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yeah, and for just that reason alone, it's vying for my spot as best picture of the year.
Seriously, honestly, I felt like I was watching Alien in the theater again. I mean, scared me at times, gave me a chuckle at others, kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, it gave me what I wanted from the film, but it also left me wanting more, and that is the mark of a great film.
All right, guys, so bottom line for Prometheus, full price.
I mean, without question, full price. This is a movie that's worth all the time and all the money. Go and see it.
Truly, guys, one of Ridley Scott's best films. Do not miss it. Go see it.
Anyways, that wraps up this episode of The Box Office.
For the full review of Ridley Scott's Prometheus, please read the blog on the website.
Also, any questions, comments, or concerns, the email's always open.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, please.
Oh yes, oh yes. And be sure to join us next time when we plug our ears and wade into the sea of classic rock covers and stars who think they can sing when The Box Office reviews Tom Cruise and Rock of Ages.
And until next time, guys, see you at the theater.